Hello and welcome to another episode of Modded Minecraft. I'm Casp and this is episode 8. Today we're gonna start off by making a advanced solar panel, and then we're going to do some decorating, get this room all nice and cleaned up. Have a couple ideas for it, and probably play around with that a little bit. As far as the solar panel goes, like I said before, I am using a lot of experimental versions that sometimes don't always all work together because they're changing things and they haven't fully been implemented and whatnot. The advanced solar panel, oops, crap. Yeah, I am in the cheat mode at the moment, and you'll see why just in a second. Right, I need a sunroom part, which requires 2 universal usable amplifiers, which is fine. You just need a mass fabricator, which I have made, and each one takes 10 million EU each. It used to be 1 million each, but now it's 10. And it goes a lot, well, you can do it a lot faster if you have a recycler. And basically you just take any scrap, loads of cobble, gravel, sand, whatever you don't want, and you can just put it through the recycler. It turns it into scrap, and then I just have this here to turn it into scrap boxes just so I can have larger stacks of them. All this here is temporary. I just set this up so I could get my 2 pieces of UU matter. However, it has changed, and it now is a liquid, and the way it works now is the mass fabricator liquid goes into another assembler thing or replicator machine or something like that it's called, and you can scan items, and then you can use the liquid UU matter to make the items rather than the solid UU matter. And obviously this advanced solar panel needs the solid ones, which you can no longer make. So this is basically 2 UU matter, each one is a tick. So I'm going like that, destroying the liquid inside, and I'm taking 2 of those, and then I'm gonna switch back out of the cheat mode here. Okay, so we have our 2 UU matter that was legitimately made, but just in liquid form. And yeah, that's just kind of how it goes with using experimental and beta versions that haven't quite synced up with each other yet. So yeah, I guess I'll put this stuff away and grab the stuff we need for decorating. And by decorating, I meant solar panel because we were gonna do that first. So I have all the basic parts that I've or bits that I've put together, as well as my old solar panel, which made 1 EU per tick. So I have my advanced circuits. I have the advanced alloys, which are just mixed metal ingots in a compressor. The reinforced glass is just more of the advanced alloys, and it makes a good amount. Still need to make this, which requires that, so I need 1 glowstone. There we go, and that was our problem solved. So we also need this, so we need 8 refined iron, which I don't think I have. How do I make this? I think I have to put this into a compressor. Nope. Furnace? Nope. Yeah, I'll have to look up how to do that, I guess. 6, so I need 2 more. And then I needed 4 carbon plates. And I don't have any more of those advanced alloys, so I'll have to make more of those. But there is that, and I'm gonna look up how to make that iridium bar, and I'm gonna make some more of these advanced alloy plates. Okay, so I have the extra advanced alloys I need and the iridium ingot, which is in fact formed by putting it in a compressor, which isn't working. I don't know why, but they're probably switching it to something else. But I just traded 1 for 1. And here's our iridium iron plate, which is then like that. Oops, I gotta grab my redstone. My second last diamond. Those didn't last long. And I think we should have everything good to go. Advanced circuits and solar panel. Nice. That's gonna be nice to have. There we go. Generating 1 EU per tick during night, and it will do 9 EU per tick during the day. To compare, a generator does 10 EU per tick when it's burning, well, when it's burning anything. And these geothermal generators, which actually they use up a lot of lava really fast, but I think they do 20 EU per tick, and I don't know what this one does. But it'll be nice because when I'm not using it, I don't have to throw stuff in here, and just over time it'll end up filling up the MFE. So got that out of the way. Put my hammer and my wrench back. And I suppose let's get some decorating done. So for in between the chests, I was putting these chiseled ones, and they are going to be covered over by like a stone microblocks, which are going to kind of make a bit of an arch. A little bit hard to explain, but you'll see shortly. The chiseled blocks really don't use anything extra, so, and they're just kind of a different little background texture we'll have. just like that. And for the stone arch, what did I do with all those other... there. Okay, so I'm gonna cut a bunch of this stone and I'll be right back. So this is kind of what I was thinking, and then for the roof, these are your three basic sizes. You have your covers, your panels, and your half blocks, but they can be combined to make even more sizes. So do that. Is that the middle? That is the middle. Perfect. This one. Right? No. There we go. And so we'll have that in between each of the sections, and I think that looks pretty good. And then of course the... Oops. Oh, crap. And the roof is going to be all quartz. So I'm gonna do that quickly and be right back again. There we go. And that looks pretty good, I think, except I'm almost wondering if these bottom ones don't stick out too far. So if I switch them with that, yeah, that looks a little bit better. Yeah. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how that looks. Wonder. Take my saw. Not sure if I like that, but we'll give it some time. So for this back wall, I was going to put a C in the middle here, but it kind of wrecks my little garbage drop there, but that can kind of be moved wherever, so and then probably some other detail on the back wall, but I'm not quite sure yet. For the entrance into the factory, I just did some stairs here, and then this will be quartz, but it's kind of just a big open corner, but I don't really know what other kind of detail I can put there, but I'll kind of play around with a few things and see. And I'm not sure if I want this whole area all quartz, since I don't have enough plans to kind of break it up a bit, like these arches and stuff. So I'm just gonna play with that for a bit and see what I come up with. Okay, so I switched these little corner blocks with a smaller version and they look pretty good. This corner, I moved it in one and then put some plant pots, which I think that looks alright. Because it's just, the square corner kind of sticks out. And I think I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I moved my little garbage hole over here, but I think I might move it back over here, like move the C to the middle and then have a little garbage drop on either side, lining up with the crafting tables. And I think if I put, I'm not sure what color, maybe blue wool or something back behind there. And then after that, I think it should be pretty much done, unless I want to put some other detail on this back wall, because it still will be some fairly large like quartzy areas, kind of like how that looks not too great. And still not really any idea what I want to do down there. There we go. Not sure if I like the hanging lantern or the lantern on a post more. I think I like the lantern on a post, but we'll see. And another kind of neat thing I noticed with these is you can actually fit, like if you use micro blocks, like these are micro blocks, you can fit like the half slab micro blocks in there. So that's kind of interesting. Like you could theoretically just fill this whole thing in with like quartz or something too. So not sure what I'm gonna do there yet, but well, that doesn't really work. However, can go. Come on, come on. Okay, well I'll do. But we can put them flat in there. And that looks not bad. So I think I'll do that. There we go. That looks pretty good, I think. Yeah, cool. Might want to maybe switch these to like a pillar or a chiseled behind there, just to kind of add some more definition. It, like this kind of blends in with that when you're looking at it. Like you can see even the swirl matches, and it makes it hard to tell there's something back there. Yeah, that definitely looks better. But I think for now, we could probably call this room complete. There's a few other smaller details I was thinking about playing around with, but for now, everything is looking pretty good. With the glass or without the glass? Not entirely sure. I almost like the without the glass better. But this is my, kind of what I'm thinking of the wall. These micro blocks are just freaking awesome. I didn't even know that you could put a whole bunch of different types in like the same block space. I thought they all had to be, like, say if you wanted all this, I thought it would all have to be, the stone micro blocks. But it apparently you can just stick whatever you want in the same block space and make some really nice looking stuff. So, but still not quite sure. I mean, if I use this wall, it'll at least break it up a little bit. And then for the floor, I don't know. If I was doing something like this for the floor, I'll use the glass, I think. But on the wall, probably without. Yeah, I like that better without. But on the floor, then you wouldn't fall under or anything. So this is kind of neat. These blocks here are just like basically one cover short to be the full block, and you can just put side covers in and kind of do that. So I could do like a stripe all the way across or something. I was gonna do like a design sort of thing, but I'm not sure. You can only have one of these redstone covers per quartz block, so I'm not sure. Well, I am pretty indecisive right now. I could do like a pattern like that. I can do like up and down stripes, or I could do a solid stripe on the top or bottom, or both, or leave it plain, or use a different block in the middle. Stupid micro blocks. Too many options. Meh. So this was supposed to snake up, down, and over, but it looks dumb. So, however, the chiseled block itself doesn't look all that bad. And if you're wondering, I scrapped the redstone idea, but I think that looks better than the normal quartz for like a wall. So maybe I'll try that. Well, I think that looks pretty good, other than once stuff starts to stick through the walls, it doesn't look super great. That, and I have little glitchy bits there. So I'm not sure. I may like change these bottom parts with something solid just around the machines, but I don't know. And this part here, like on this corner, how it wraps around doesn't work here because the blue ends up on the outside on this side, and if you want to put it in on there, then that wouldn't work. So I may just put like another one of these through here, I guess, and then figure out what to do in there. There, I think that looks pretty good. It actually really goes like this with this. It makes it look like more of a nice little pillar. And then I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna do those corners in, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. They're not really all that noticeable too if I have to leave a hole or something. So I'm just gonna repeat this on these other three. There we go. That looks pretty good. Okay, so I have this room done now. Put the lights in. I still haven't decided what to do with the floor. Yeah, put the lights in there. I got this wall done. I'm still not too sure on what I'm gonna do here. It just doesn't look all that great being broken up like that. But really nice when it's a nice solid wall. And then I've almost finished the auto crafting room. I had to redo a lot of the pipes. This goes up and over, and the return pipes come underneath now, and then they come up through the side of this wall. And then I added this little kind of cave area with just a stream and some plants and stuff. I think it breaks up the area pretty nice. It's very symmetrical, kind of uniform area. It just kind of opens it up a bit. Not that I'm really going to be in here all that much, but you can still see it from back here. Still have to finish the wall, and I'm probably just going to throw quartz underneath all of that. Coming along pretty good though. I'm pretty happy with the way it looks. Better than my original plan. I was just going to have solid walls, and I wasn't going to have all these pillars in here, but they look pretty decent. And once I figure out what I'm going to do with this stuff, whether I just like throw stone bricks from here down or something else, but I'm gonna have the same problem here with all these chests and machines. It's gonna be all over the place, and well, this whole wall is gonna be essentially the same, but I don't think I have anything higher than 2 blocks, so I could just do like the top layer and then just do the bottom layer all like stone, like a stone brick. Kind of just like what I did here to cover up all the pipes that run around everywhere. Doesn't really stick out or anything. So I ran out of quartz, and I was just about to head into the nether, and look at what I found. I gave him some boots. Alright, back from the nether. I got all the quartz I needed, and I am finished. Yeah, this is what it looks like. The roof, I wasn't sure really how I wanted to break it up, but these cyan lamps look pretty good in there, and really you don't pay too much attention to the roofs ever anyways. I switched this bottom bit here to just like a solid quartz, and it looks pretty good. I copied the same thing here. It looks a lot better than with the more detailed version all broken up. And for the floor, I basically just put a strip of cyan hardened clay. It kind of goes good with the cyan lights and the blue there, so that looks alright. I don't like the sharp lighting differences in the floor, and I have kind of been just putting torches underneath, but yeah, it takes a lot of torches to get everything looking good. And I almost have grass to put into here. I'm still not quite sure how I'm gonna do it. I just have a little strip of dirt and just wait for the grass to grow across, and if I happen to get silk touch before that happens, then that would be great. But as far as decorating goes, I think it turned out pretty good. A little better than I anticipated, so that's good. And yeah, I guess we'll call it an episode there. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think, and hopefully see you next time.